Welcome to Wilson Partitions. With locations in California, Texas, and Connecticut, Wilson is the source for interior aluminum doors, frames, sliders, and glazing systems. This video will go over the installation instructions for a snap-on trim door frame with sidelight. Locate the opening by checking the box contents provided. The box and opening numbers will be written on the end of the packages. Note that the larger units may require more than one box. Check the dimensions and square of the rough opening. The rough opening width should be the nominal door width plus the daylight opening of the side lights plus the width of the intermediate verticals plus 1.5 inches. The rough opening height should be the nominal door height plus 3/4 of an inch. Refer to the drywall framing instructions on our website for important information regarding stud placement and other framing requirements. First, slip the door frame header and glazing header over the drywall. If the frames are shipped with factory installed vinyl on one side, trim the vinyl as necessary. Note that a push-in vinyl is available for both sides of the glass. Align them using the TC2 clips provided. The pieces should butt up tight against the clip and be centered in the opening. Make sure the hump of the clip is facing in towards the opening to allow room for the trim to be snapped on. If the jambs were ordered with scribe, cut the jambs to the required height. With the header level, hold the hinge jamb at an angle and slip the upper portion over the wall. Push upward to engage the notch at the doorstop on the jamb to the header. Then push the rest of the jamb over the wall, making sure the jamb is plumb. Repeat with the glazing jamb, making sure the factory installed vinyl is on the same side as the header. Align the frame to the scheduled opening width, making sure the jambs are equal and plumb. The scheduled opening width is to be maintained on both sides of the jambs. Attach the CC1 corner clips using 1/2 inch self-tapping pan head screws. The header will overlap the jambs by 5/8 of an inch on each side. Check the square, plumb, and opening width. Anchor the hinge jamb and header to the wall using 1 5/8 self-tapping drywall screws. A screw is to be placed above and below each hinge cutout, as well as every 12 inches on center wherever there are no hinge cutouts. Attachment should roughly align on all frame faces. Snap a chalk line between both jambs for intermediate vertical and sill alignment. Bring the strike side jamb up under where the two heads meet. This leg should have a glass pocket already attached to the back side. Insert the leg of the TC2 clip into the top of the strike jamb. Make sure the scheduled opening width is correct and fasten the clip on each side. If there are intermediate vertical mullions, attach them to the header at the desired location using the FC1 clips provided. Make sure to leave approximately 1/8 of an inch clearance to allow room to snap on the trim. Anchor the optional sill starter to the floor. Additional wood blocking may be required here depending on the weight of the glass. Attach the SC1 clips to the sills. Hold the clips back slightly from the frame and in from the sides, leaving room to snap on the glass stops. Fasten the sills to the verticals using the SC1 clips. If there are intermediate horizontals, place them at the desired height between the vertical mullions and fasten them using the SC1 clips at each end. Snap on the glass stops. Attach the glass jamb to the wall after all the horizontal glazing components are installed. Notch the header trim above the strike jambs, around the TC2 clips, as well as anywhere FC1 clips are being used to attach the intermediate vertical mullions. The last step is to install the trim. Measure the opening and cut off any excess from the bottom of the trim if necessary. Be careful not to cut the factory notched or mitered end. Starting with the header, the trim should be snapped on using the rubber mallet. Install by hooking the outside legs and lightly tapping towards the inside edge. When the trim snaps on, it should fit snugly. And that's how you install a snap-on trim door frame with sidelight. For more information or other videos, go to wilsonpart.com.